Hi everyone, I'm about to go to bed, so I just figured I'd make a video about something that happened to me this morning, and it's really nothing, but nothing is ever nothing. Everything is something. So I'll talk about it. This morning I woke up very early, like 5:20ish is about the time I wake up every morning these days. And on every other day I go for a run in the morning, and this morning was my run morning. So I woke up at 5:20, and I had somewhat of an upset stomach the day before from something that I ate. I don't know what happened with that, but anyways, it kept me up. It woke me up pretty early this morning, the stomach, but I still decided to do my run. And but usually I wait like 20 minutes and wake up first, but I was already awake at 5:20. So 10 minutes later I just went out and started running, and it's pretty cool outside, pretty cool to cold, not too cold, but definitely not warm either. And the morning sky was jet black. There were no clouds. It was crystal clear. There were just stars all over the sky. It was really pretty, and I was running and just admiring it, and I felt pretty good because I was pretty awake already. Usually my body has to wake up. It takes some minutes to wake up, and it's really kind of miserable when I first start running, like 5 in the morning. But I was pretty good. I did my run like normal, and I just kind of looked at the sky and just kind of let my mind drift and kind of go away from the pain of doing the run. And about 20 minutes into the run, usually that's when my body just warms up and I start really kicking it with my speed. The plan was to do an 8-mile run, by the way. I usually do 8-mile runs like every other day, or like 3 times a week. But about 20 minutes into the run, I looked in the sky and saw a shooting star, or a meteor, right, or whatever you call it. Anyways, it was a stream of light just shot across my vision. I thought it was really odd because it's something that I rarely see ever in my life. I've seen maybe this probably 4 or 5 times ever in my life. And it was very clear in my attention span. I was like, wow, that was a shooting star, or whatever it is. And at this point, in my life, I try to always give everything meaning and try to figure out what it means. Nothing happens for no reason. Nothing. Some people think you shouldn't take things too seriously, but nah, not me. But anyways, I was like, wow, it was pretty cool. It only lasted for a couple of seconds, and then it was gone. And then 5 minutes later into the run, I got a soleus. I have a soleus injury that comes back like every now and then. It comes back and it goes away. It's not something that it's not horrible or anything, but it'll come, and then like it'll go away for 3 months, and like that, or go away for 6 months. It kind of comes and goes sporadically. Anyway, I started feeling that pain in my soleus. It wasn't much, but I know from past experiences, don't keep running on it, because it's just going to make it get worse and worse and worse, and I'll have to take more days off running if it gets even worse. So I immediately just stopped running about 3 miles into the run, and I started just walking and doing what I do if I ever have pain like that, which is pretty rare. But I stopped and I focused. I used my mind to rehabilitate and re-energize my body. I was telling my body what to do, and I had a long talk with my body, and I really used my mind and my focus, and concentration and my God powers to tell my body that you will be healed tomorrow. You will be fully healed and ready to run the normal distance tomorrow. But, I'm not going to run tomorrow. I'm going to run Friday, which is the day after tomorrow. I'm going to just give it some time because I have to do a lot of walking tomorrow for something related to work. But anyways, like just now, I decided to kind of look up what a shooting star means, and maybe we can learn something together, and maybe you know something that I don't know. Share it with me if you do. But all throughout history, shooting stars or meteorites have had many different meanings attributed to them. In some cultures, they consider it an omen, like a negative thing. In some cultures, they consider it good luck, or in some cultures they consider it. They feel that there's going to be some huge amount of change that happens, and in some cultures, some circles, they say you can wish upon a star. So it's different depending on who you listen to about what these mean. But I guess what's going on in my life with that, I just told you what was the oddest, the weirdest thing about it is that I got like an injury, a weird injury 5 minutes after seeing that. My first thought after seeing it was, and you're gonna think I'm crazy with this, I started thinking about UFOs and like communication with the UFOs. Maybe I've been watching too much stuff that's related to this topic, and maybe it got me thinking into it. But I started wondering while I was running, is communication possible through this type of thing? And I opened my mind and I said, but I didn't get any communication. But I attempted to communicate with whatever's out there, whatever's listening. I mean, I'm looking at my mind anyway. When you look into the sky, you're looking into your own mind anyway. So you are talking to somebody. So you're never crazy if you wonder, am I crazy for doing this? No, you're talking to God. You're talking to the universe. You're never crazy. You're actually talking to somebody. You're talking to everybody, because you are me and I am you. And when you look into the sky, you're looking into your mind. And the further you look into the sky, that's the further you are looking into your mind. Everything you see is you looking into your mind. So, it really got me thinking into, a lot of, that type of thing. I just went into really thinking into many different weird directions with that. But it's not weird to me. To me, it makes total sense. It's weird to probably some of y'all listening to me. But another thing that happened to me today was that was relevant, and based on what I've read, what this means is I had a situation that I had to tend to today about where some karma happened, where a little while back someone put me in a situation, and it's in my professional life, they put me in a situation where I lost money. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was substantial. It was enough to get a little bit angry. And if one day if you just wake up tomorrow, then you just have to up and just give away money, you're not going to be happy about it, even if it's not much. But anyway, that happened like a month ago, and today I had the opportunity. Like I figured something out, or I found something out. It was kind of like a synchronicity that came to me, and I was watching for that synchronicity. And when I saw the synchronicity, I used it to its fullest, and I was able to set up a situation where I got my money back double. I got the money back double. So it was real. It was really. I was really gratified by it, and I had to really tame my ego, because inside and in my mind I was like, take that, But I've learned, you know, you got to block those feelings out. You got to block that ego out and, you know, stay focused, because, you know, things could always flip back somewhere else, flip back in the opposite direction. So, you know, I don't know if that was related, but that's what I spent my entire day doing. You know, negotiating and talking about that and explaining my case and basically proving someone wrong by having a bunch of details documented to show that what I'm saying is right. And I'm in a foreign country, so there's translations involved and everything. So it was a pretty tedious day. I had to really focus for like 3 hours. And yeah, that's what kind of day it was. And you know, it all started with that shooting star in the black sky at 5:30 this morning while I was attempting to run my 8-mile run. And I just read just a moment ago that I'm looking for the positive effects of it, and the positive effects that I've learned from it. There's negative and positive depending on who you ask, but I'm looking for the positive, of course. And one of the major positive things that I saw that you can exercise when you see a shooting star is you can make a wish, or you can bring something into your life that you feel that you need at that time, or you know, of course, get rid of something. It's a sign of great change, is what they say. So I'm not going to tell you what I made a wish for or what I willed into the universe, but I just made this video to, you know, make you aware of, you know, these synchronicities and these things that happen in the universe. Don't always pay attention and don't think anything is nothing, because a lot of this is just a big game, like a really, really, and I don't mean that in any like negating the importance of life in that type of way, but I mean like the decisions that you make, the things you choose to pay attention to, the things you choose not to pay attention to. You may miss a level, just like in a game. You may have an opportunity to go from level 2 to level 7 by acting on a certain key situation, and you may miss it because you blew it off and you say, this don't mean anything. But everything means something. Absolutely everything means something, and that's just how I roll when it comes to that. And you know, I don't even care how weird I come off when I take something that seems like nothing or ridiculous or, you know, not worth my time. But if my instincts say, yo, this is it, you need to focus on this, and you need to do something with this, I act on it, because I know even if it doesn't produce anything in that moment or as an after effect of that moment, I know that in the future there's something more divine that's possible for it. Well, I know there's something more divine possible for it, because we do everything for a reason. So that's all I wanted to talk about in my video. I don't know, you know, what you took from this, or if you took anything from it, but yeah, I thought some things were said here, and I, you know, so whatever you got from that, you know, let me know, or not, you know, but just some food for thought. Everything means something. Y'all take care, and good night coming from me. I'm gone.